Hello, welcome to Northwest Intuition. It's your girl T here, back with another weekly spirit forecast. This one being for October 29th through November 4th. If you are new to my channel, I do a 3-card spread, beginning of the week, midweek, and ending of our week. I also place random stones from my collection on top to sort of give me an idea of what actions need to be taken with these cards here. You will see that if you're finding yourself here on the replay, it's a-okay. God, whoever you believe in, spirit, your guides, they all have a funny way of delivering messages to you, and when you are ready for them, you will receive them. So if you're catching me on the replay, don't fret. This message is for you as well, okay? So like I always say, sit back, relax, let's go ahead and see what we got going here. As I take off the stones, I'm just going to let you know what they are. This one is a clear quartz with our 7-point system, chakra system here down the center. So that's going to tell me something's going to be affecting our body, mind, soul, something heavy is going to be happening here. I then have this chrysocolla here. So this is a really grounding stone. This is a stone that's going to pull us back into our body, really bring us back into the present moment. So that just gives me an idea of what this card has to do. And then I have my stone that I use for one of my dear friends, a spiritual stone here. This is my amethyst. This is one that will tell me that we're going to be calling on a higher power to help us here. So let's see what we got going on here. We have courage for the beginning of the week, a safe home for the midweek, and then letting go for the ending of the week. Okay, guys, do you feel that heavy energy for this week? You know, I gotta be honest. I would love to just pipe sunshine, but I can't. This is gonna be a tough week for us. You know, I want to help you prepare by giving you these readings. I just feel like if we knew what energy was coming our way, we would better equip ourselves. We can see the signs, therefore we can react in a different way. Because to me, I feel like people are stuck in the same patterns, and that's what this whole retrograde is about, is shaking up the patterns. So that's what this week's about. But that's okay. This work needs to be done. This needs to happen for you to finally feel uplifted and be within a higher vibration, okay? So let's start off with the week. Beginning with courage. By shining brave, true, and bright, my courage now returns this night. Something that you have been dreading in a situation is going to come to light. You yourself are very intuitive. You yourself knew this was coming. You knew it. You've been preparing for it. The last 3 videos that I've posted, the last 3 weeks, we've been talking about the Venus retrograde and the love situations. Whatever you've been fearing is coming to light here. And it's asking for you to have courage to move through it. Because you have a beautiful light. If you notice, these cards do seem dark here, but in the center there's a beautiful light. There's a beautiful shine to them. There's always that light at the end of the tunnel. You know, you never have to be fearful in situations when you are the light. Remember that. You as a person, you are that beacon of light. So nothing can come within your zone that you don't allow. So whatever situation's coming to light, if you've had some fears with your, let's be real, some fears with your partner. Maybe you are fearing that they might be stepping out, or that there's something going on in the situation that you intuitively feel deep down in your bones. they've been saying no, no, no this whole time, but you're just over it. You're ready to hear the answer. That's coming to light at the beginning of this week. This is what you've been asking for. This is what you've been hoping for. This is that validation that you're going to need. You can't be courageous if that fear doesn't come to you, if that reality doesn't present itself to you. So be strong, my friend. You are getting the answer you are looking for, okay? Whether it be the one that you wanted or not, that's your situation. That's all you, okay? That's how your guys' scenarios differ, okay? But what you were searching for, that answer is going to be brought to light. That genuine truth is going to be brought to light, and you're going to feel it. It's going to rock your body, okay? It's going to make you have anxiety because you're going to be overthinking things. It's going to rock your throat chakra because you guys are going to be communicating back and forth. Your heart's going to be feeling a little ache. Your solar plexus is going to be working because it's actually happening. It's going to be rotating. Your everything's coming to light. Your sacral's going to be swinging back and forth because you're standing within your own. You're understanding what you're putting your morals and your values first. So you're deciding here whether or not you're wanting to stay. Okay. So that's where you're being within yourself. And then your whole root is going to be kind of like shifted. Like the roots are going to be uplifted because something's changing within the relationship dynamic between you two. Something's shifting. So your whole chakra system's going to be rocked here. So with that being said, how can we prepare for this? How can we help ourselves here? What can we do? You can be kind to yourself. If there was any time in the world to be so respectful and kind and patient with yourself, it is now. This is the time to cry if you need to scream in a pillow if you need to write in a journal and get all your feelings out if you need to write all your feelings on a piece of paper and burn it if you need to. This is your chance to get all of this muck, all of it into one location. So by the end of the week, you can let that shit go, okay? This is what you're doing. This is you preparing. This is you not getting necessarily anxiety for it, but you getting your ducks in the row to deal with it. So how can you help the situation? Well, if you're in a family dynamic and your relationship's rocky and you're finding things out, you can have some things set up for your children in place. You know, if they can go to the grandparents for the night because you guys have a conversation to be had, you know, or maybe you can set them up, have their dinner, a movie and everything going, and you and your lover can go into the room and talk, you know. Or if you're in a situation where you two can't break up at home or can't have your situation end at home, you know, you need to be in a public scenario, get that planned out. Get your ducks in a row. Get your friends lined up, you know, get your network of people there because you're going to be needing some loving at the beginning of the week, okay? It's okay. This happens. We all go through this hard stuff. I know it's hard when someone's predicting it. I know it can be scary when someone's telling you, hey, you're going to have a rocky road this week, but use it to your advantage. Look for the signs. If you're feeling yourself crying and you normally would just keep it in and hold it in and just bottle it all up, tell yourself, let it go, let it out, let it flow, okay? Prepare yourself. That's what these whole spirit forecasts are for. Just like the weather, I'm telling you, some rain's in the forecast. Get that umbrella, honey, okay? It's going to be okay. Then we have midweek, safe home. Okay, it says this home, I cast a circle round about. Safety now is beyond a doubt. This is you building your comfort. This is you building your boundaries. This is you feeling safe, secure, loved. This is your network of people coming into play. These are your closest friends, your family members, people that are there for you always through thick and thin. This is them coming to you to aid you, to help you through a difficult time. You're going through some things, honey, and they see it. Allow them in. Normally you're stubborn. Normally you'd be saying, I'm okay, I don't need this. Or being an empath, most of you watching, you don't want to burden other people with their problems. But let them in. Let them help you. Let them heal your heart. You know, this card is green, so it's dealing with the heart chakra. Let them heal your soul. Build your safe home. I'm just going to read a little bit from the book because I feel like it's a very powerful message. It says, having a safe home makes us feel secure and cocooned amidst the wildness of the world. It creates a nest to which we can fly and settle into, in order to revive ourselves, nurture our loved ones, and be free. If you were chosen by the spell, the universe is asking for you to take good care of your beloved. Safe space is your home. To make it an oasis and to treasure the small and the personal. So this is you loving your family, leaning on your family, closing off the rest of the world, bringing your attention back to home just for the middle of this week because you're going through a lot. Your emotions are wild. You don't need to be worrying about the stresses at work. You don't need to be worrying about any projects you have going on the side. This is for you to truly ground yourself and to heal your heart. It says, perhaps it is time to take the emphasis off the outside world and turn the energy we often spend on work or external places to our own environment. See, it says, cast a spell and become aware of the nurturing, healing magic of a safe, enchanted, and loving home. This is your oasis to come to when you are feeling it. So go ahead, make sure your house is cleaned up, make sure all your comfort blankets are set out, make sure your laundry's done. If you have a pair of comfort jammies when you're feeling sad, get those set up midweek. If you have a favorite pair of slippers, make sure those are out. Have your movies that you want to watch, have any like little snacks you got going on. This is time for you to feel comfortable, okay? You're gonna go through a lot at the beginning of the week, but it's gonna get better. Build your network, okay? Use your network. Oh, honey, I'm here for you. Okay, that brings us back to the ending of the week here, which is letting go. Look at that. This is such a beautiful card. And it's really relevant too because a video I'm about to post here in a little bit is going to show you exactly how to let go. We have the amygdala in our brain, and it is something that often gives us that fight or flight mode. It helps us process fear and know when to be fearful of something. So it makes sense that the letting go, the courage, and able to have courage, you have to have fear. That all makes sense for this reading and the next video I'm about to post, because this is you transitioning. This is you starting a new chapter in your life, okay? This is your chance to turn a new leaf, change the page. Whatever analogy you need, this is your new start. And in order for you to do that, you have to let go. I'm going to teach you how to let go in a video, so please stay tuned and look out for that later today. But for the time being, I'm just going to read something from the book because, again, this is another powerful card. Because this is going to tell you, you know what? I learned my lesson from this relationship, or I learned what I will tolerate and what I won't tolerate. I'm not going to dwell in that sadness anymore. I'm not going to dwell in that energy anymore. I'm going to let that go into the cosmos, and I'm going to create and manifest a brighter future. Boom! I'm going to create and bring in a new energy for myself, my home, my life. But in order to do that, you gotta let go. You gotta get it out there, sis. Okay. Many of us have faced challenges within our lives. They are all lessons, and we move through them, changed and creating ourselves anew with the wisdom of the experience. For many of us, the impact of a difficult and unfair experience is often so profound that it leaves a blueprint. See, that's that stain. That's that part of your brain, that blueprint. That's what I'm going to help you. Dr. Phil this morning actually brought it up and said it's like a racetrack of memories that just flow, going, and it just builds. The more memories, the more you think, the more negative they are, the more hurt you have. That track is just filling up with traffic, and I'm going to help you let that go. Okay, that I made a whole video about specifically letting go, so please stay tuned for that. This is so important. It's a process, but it's one that's going to lift weight off of your chest. And for those of you who have had that feeling before, you know it is one that is relieving, calming, and it brings you back to reality. It brings you back down. It's grounding. So look forward to that. It says it's an energetic wound and a scar that may not heal clean or erase well. When we are energetically stuck at the level of the negative experience, which is understandable, we often find it difficult to move into a new part of our life story, and we continue to draw the echoes of the same experience to us. So again, that track, it's attracting those negative experiences. So if we don't let go, it's only going to further attract the same thing you've been dealing with, relationship after relationship. So let's stop that. Let's change that pattern. Let's clear our track out so we can enjoy the race, so we can enjoy the show, so we don't have to worry about crashes on our track, and we don't have to worry about all the wrecks that could happen. Let's clear it out so you can start a new chapter. Let's change our habits. Let's address those habits. That's what this fear is going to bring out. What is this habit you guys keep going over? What is this situation that keeps bringing itself up over and over again? Clear that out, honey. Get it out. Bring it up. That's what this is telling you. Start that conversation. Start bringing in your network of people midweek to help heal you, because you're a healer to everyone else. This is your turn to get it in return. And start letting that go. Whether you pray for happiness, whether you pray to have all of your sins, your worries, your scars taken away, your old habits. This is that stone saying you need to call upon a higher power, whatever you specifically believe in. Even if it's yourself, call upon yourself, your higher self, to help you change that pattern. And then notice how you react when the situation presents itself again. If you engage in the way that you would normally engage, then you obviously didn't ask. But if you stop for a second and you're like, no, I set that boundary, I'm not going to engage because it's not going to get the result I need, then you're noticing that change. Be in that feeling. Be in that excitement. That's that new energy coming in, because this is going to help you not only with this situation you're going through, but future situations, okay? And the littles that are watching you, which every one of us has a little in our life, no matter if it's a child of our own, a niece, a nephew, a friend's child. They're looking at you. They hear you. They have the ears. They're seeing all these situations going on. You're leading by example. You're showing them the patterns changing. This is how the world's going to change, by you changing your patterns, by you taking responsibility for your energy and your actions. It's an ugly, ugly week, but it's a healing week. It's a week that needs to happen. It's one that you guys have been looking forward to, because the last 3 weeks we've been talking about this change that's going to happen, and what a perfect time during this retrograde. We're almost done. There is that light at the end of that tunnel, okay? Look for it. Look for it. You're getting through, okay? If you guys would like a personal reading, you can go ahead and find me on Facebook at Northwest Intuition. Same name on my Instagram, Northwest Intuition, or you can email me, northwestintuition@gmail.com. I am also going to be uploading a video today under my lessons section about letting go, because I did channel a message this morning on a specific way we can clear this part of our brain out. It's something that even scientists are kind of like just now figuring out, that there's more functions to this part of the brain, that it can be used for spiritual work. So I'm going to help you with that. So if you're interested, please let me know. Again, like, share, comment if you like the content. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Mwah. Have a good week. Again, if you need me, just let me know, okay? That's what I'm here for. I love you guys. Bye-bye.